Today's the day we've been waiting for years and years and years. The PlayStation 5 Pro event finally happened, and unfortunately, it's looking like the console's dead on arrival. We'll get into all that and more right now. Welcome back to another episode of Play By. Today is Tuesday, September 10th, 2024, and on this day in the year of our Lord Spyro the Dragon, we finally got to see the PlayStation 5 Pro and all its bells and whistles. First, I do want to say the design is pretty sleek. I'm not a fan of the digital only, and it seems like nobody else is either. The console is going to be $800. And the stand for the console, oh my god, the stand is sold separately. Why would they sell the stand separately? What am I supposed to do with this? Tilt it sideways? Hope it balances itself? Like, what? I mean, I'm not buying it anyways if it's digital only. But if you were to buy this, the disk drive, and the stand, which obviously you need the stand. The disk drive, that's up to you. But if you buy all three of them, which is why you really need to have the ultimate PlayStation 5 experience, you, sir, are going to be paying nearly $1,000 after taxes. This is worse than the PlayStation 3 situation. At least with the PlayStation 3, we had tons and tons and tons of must-play games that came out while that console was $600. Factor in inflation, it's cost about the same as the PlayStation 5 Pro does now, and we thought that was crazy. But there was actual games then. As of right now, the only must-play game we have had on the PlayStation 5 up to this point has been Spider-Man 2 and Astro Bot. They did show off a PlayStation 5 Pro enhanced version of Spider-Man 2, and while I was looking at it, there is little to no difference at all. They're both outputting the same 4K picture. One is at 60 FPS, the other is at 48 FPS. Is $700 really worth that extra 12 FPS? To some people, it will be, but it won't be to me. By the time you buy everything you need to have this PlayStation be as pro as the original PlayStation 5, I mean, that's my car payment and insurance. That's not, you know, this is just stupid. Why did they do it this way? And plus, we're hot on the heels of the Nintendo Switch 2. Let's say the Nintendo Switch 2 gets announced by, before the PlayStation 5 Pro comes out. And even if it's like $450, $500, who's going to get the PlayStation 5 Pro over the Nintendo Switch 2? Obviously, like, YouTubers and stuff are going to get it. I might end up getting it. I'm not too, interested in it. But I might get the PlayStation 5 Pro. If I do, it's gonna be just to shit talk it, or because Grand Theft Auto 6 has some cool special edition for it. I just don't understand the digital only version of it. I understand they sell the disc drive separate as like a whole console add-on, but I don't understand why not just include a version with it. Doesn't really make that much sense. The data shows, yes, that the majority of gamers are buying digital games now, but the thing is, the data also shows the people who are buying the most games are the people who are still primarily buying physical games. The average digital only gamer only owns about 5 games for their PlayStation 5. The average physical gamer owns about 23 games on their PlayStation 5. Now, obviously, if you're watching this, you're not going to be in that number. You might have significantly more, or you more than likely will have significantly more. I mean, I'm approaching rapidly 50 games on the PlayStation 5, so I mean, I'm definitely above that statistic, that number. And I'm being basically pushed out to the pasture, ready to shoot me old Yeller style, just so that they can push digital only to have total control. It honestly kind of seems like PlayStation's always one step forward and a 2 steps back kind of company. 1 step forward, Astrobot is great. 2 steps back, Concord flopped and they shut it down within 2 weeks. PlayStation 5 controllers are getting price increased. PlayStation 5 Pro costs way too damn much. And now it's digital only as well, and here we are. It's like, why? No, I'm not shied around the bush about this. You guys know this. I'm an engineer. I work in tech. So I understand this console kind of a little bit better than most people, I guess. But what I'm seeing, yes, it's more powerful. Yes, you can get a PC that will probably be just about as powerful, but it's going to cost like $1,500, $1,600. But I just don't see $700 for the PlayStation 5 Pro if you already have a PlayStation 5. If you don't have a PlayStation 5, 100% hell yeah, go get you that Pro. But if you have the PlayStation 5, this isn't worth the $700 graphical upgrade. Just to run games at 4K 60 when you can already run them at 4K 45, 4K 50. Like, it doesn't make that much of a difference. Now, obviously, we don't know everything about this console, and we know that there's going to be things that they're going to tell us leading up that we don't know about as of right now. The big one, the big one that I want to harp on is that this could have leaps and bounds as far as the PlayStation Portal goes and as actual remote play goes. If they could figure out a way that, which obviously have not said it, so this is just me speculating, if they have said if they have done any sort of management to get this network chip inside this console much more streamlined, to do anything to make it where it's more compatible with higher level Wi-Fi's, that might be a pretty big deal. That might be a pretty big deal. If you remember, the PlayStation 4 original was not compatible with 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. The PlayStation 4 original was actually pretty dog shit when you really look at it. I mean, it could barely run its UI. But then the PlayStation 4 Pro comes out, and then it's all of a sudden it's compatible with 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So remote play from the Vita to it was actually something you could realistically do. And now, obviously, remote play is being pushed really, really heavily. And we got that rumor and all those leaks about a PlayStation 4, or not a PlayStation 4, but like a PS Vita 2 coming out that's digital only, can play all PlayStation 4 games, but then cloud remote play to your PlayStation 5. And if that is real and they have some things cooked up inside this to make its network capabilities much better, that might be worth a $700 leap for me, because the PlayStation Remote Play, that's kind of became my main way to play my PlayStation 5. Ever since I've gotten the PlayStation Portal, I finally upgraded to the PlayStation Portal. No more PlayStation Backbone, straight to the PlayStation Portal. And I can faithfully say I'm wrong. I was wrong about it. And I'm going to have a whole video about that later on. But if they could fix this network issues, obviously I can play mine perfectly because I have really good internet speeds because I work from home. So obviously I have to pay for the top package available. But I still get artifacts from time to time and a slight delay whenever I do certain things, or if I have a game downloading, it'll like glitch out and just, or not really glitch out, but just artifact really badly. If the PlayStation 5 Pro can fix that issue, I could see it being something worth upgrading to. But obviously, Mark Cerny did not really talk about anything of value other than the fact that this can do 4K 60 FPS. No, at this point, I've kind of accepted that the PlayStation 6 will probably be the same song and dance. Its disk drive will probably be an add-on if it even has one. But of course, it saddens me to see this being the case that PlayStation is moving towards. But I could ramble and go on about this for probably an hour, but this is just my quick thoughts right off the cuff after we've seen it, and just I'm disappointed. It's not what I was hoping for. But what about you? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, channel, and I'll see you in the next video.